Well, hello everybody, it's Mr. Lee David Carter here. I want to talk about another important subject or topic, and this is about, is it selfish to be coming out as, as the LGBTQ? So it's another topic that I wanted to discuss basically regarding people's behaviour. And I'm here as a trans man and an advocate and a fierce voice. And I thought, I thought I'd bring some light into the negative comments and words that are being spread and are seen as bad behaviour with people. So someone says publicly, it's an entirely selfish act to come out to the LGBTQ. Now, as far as I'm concerned, there's no gold star here. There's no competition, okay? People should be free to be who they truly are without thinking of just self-interest and not considering other people coming out. And I did this for myself, standing in my power. Okay, and being who I am, and secondly, to be of service to others, to inspire, to share knowledge, equality, inclusion, to make positive change in the world, to shine bright. So how would you explain that it's an entirely selfish act to come out as LGBTQ? When you're doing something, it's not selfish. So you need to hold that thought about being, should I say, and this is a comment from somebody that somebody's made. I'm not going to give their name. It's just somebody that says something about the trans community. To come out, living your lives as yourselves, being true to who you are, whether it be the LGBTQ community or any community for that matter, to be honest. And this can be a frightening process. It takes strength and courage to do this. And for many, I've been on national TV on a show for an interview, a special show, going through the process of gender reassignment surgery. And coming out as a trans man, like the pros and cons, such as harassment, bullying, negative comments, verbal abuse. There can be consequences for coming out. Discrimination, losing your place of employment. The list goes on. Feedback, comments of others, haters, based on my experiences. But to be quite honest, I've never really had any stigma. I remember getting one negative comment in my Facebook Messenger a decade ago after appearing on ITV This Morning show with host Eamon and Ruth Holmes. And it was a kid. It was like an 18-year-old kid. Like you could see by the way they were talking, they were very immature and childish. And I just blocked him. I didn't worry about it. I just let it go in my head. But me personally, I've never really experienced any bad stigma in that way, but there's many out there that do, and it's a courageous thing to come out. Okay. So you also need to think about that when coming out to the LGBTQ or any community for that matter. I've not really experienced anything myself, but it's too negative. And then just remember the public, the response on TV, as TV shows I just mentioned, I would describe it as not being selfish coming out, because actually you're helping people. And my journey, and on many levels, the statements, like this show is a lack of awareness, lack of empathy, concerning the LGBTQ. I've noticed the comments and the statements that have been made, made by people you see coming out as a wider impact on the rest of the community. It's a powerful act that can help many other people, and I knew by coming out it would inspire others. I know by coming out I've helped many on a personal level and gave them strength and courage with their own inner battles, and societal battles, the external, the influences, and to help them figure it out. Figure out their own gender identity, in which I have helped support them, family, friends, as a role model here. Increased rights, pride. It still plays a part in the political world. LGBTQ. And, bigger and louder and stronger to be heard. And many out there who are suffering, and are alone, are in need of support and guidance. Because I, for one, have experienced it. I've been through a tumultuous time. And if I did not come out, how can I share that wisdom and knowledge and inspire others to be their authentic selves and be true to who they really are, and stand in their power, proud of who they are, by the way, being who they are, being themselves, and being proud of who they are. I did not choose to be bisexual, trans. It was not a choice. I was born this way. It would be selfish for me to live my life being true to myself, as myself, who I am, to say a group of societal is selfish, to live as themselves is ignorance, or that you're in some religion because of your gender identity and change your religion, shows no respect, do not need to change, or transphobia. It's not a responsibility, should I say, of that individual to make any changes. It's just to stop receiving hate and coming from a place of ignorance. You see, I come from a spiritual perspective, and no matter what belief system, and I understand the concept of religions on the planet, or the gender spectrum system, in order for the planet to grow into a developed civilization, should I say, for growth and expansion, the point is to respect all, because we live in a free will universe. So, coming out to the LGBTQ is not a selfish act, because actually coming out and being your true self and being who you are is actually coming out to help others and give them the support and guidance they need, and whatever issues that they're going through on their journey. So I wanted to share that, basically to stop the hate, love and respect, no matter what belief system, what colour, what ethnic, what gender background within the LGBTQ. It's discriminated against for that, without putting any labels onto people. There are lots of attributes that can make a good person. So, being mindful, kindness, respect, RESPECT, Aretha Franklin, and selfless. So no matter what belief system, what gender, race, background, ethnic, respect all. No matter what belief system, and I understand the concept of religions, just respect all. So it's a subject I wanted to talk about, watching some of the offensive remarks out there that I've seen that people make. So like this video, plus the subscribe button. Any comments you want to make, any feedback, please get back to us. Our website is www.leedavidcarter.com. As part of the platform, I'm putting these video blogs out there and I'm putting some very important points across. So I want to say love and light, namaste, and I'll speak to you all soon with some more video blogs. So bye for now.